I like how the first thing that's going to happen is you go and get a pick.
Yeah, I always try to make sure to have the first word on my
I've noticed.
I
work at FPTL. This is the regular Sunday match where we grab 4 random players from a blender and see what happens. This is the first of the Premier League for next year. This is going to be the draft, but eligible for the draft. So the 2 people that win this are going to be eligible to get into that draft for 2021. And I am quite sick. So pretty much Aaron went to me, "You're not fucking hosting this, you dick. Go get some rest." So he's gladly jumped in to host as well as the absolute beast in the Schmodown at this moment in time, is Adam Collins. So what I'll do is let me.
Thanks for having me, gents.
Finally, co-host of my equal.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've now found someone sophisticated enough to deal with Aaron. So
yeah.
have fun with that.
Yeah.
So,
well, all right, Tony, we're gonna say goodbye to you. Go have some water, eat some soup, and feel better. We'll see you in round 3, though, buddy. Thanks for trusting us with your game.
I
appreciate you.
He doesn't trust anybody.
Long time no see, Mr. Collins. You've been a little bit busy, as a lot of people know. So, first of all, as everybody else has said already, congratulations on the tournament that I have trouble congratulating you because you're where you're supposed to be in my bracket so far. So, you haven't done anything yet for me, but everybody else is impressed with you. But how you doing, man?
Very kind of you, Mr. Brooks. Happy to be back here at featured presentation and ready to see these folks duke it out. I got 3 trivia veterans here and a new face as well, and I'm excited to see what we're gonna have shake out in the match.
Yeah, and this is the first match to qualify for next year's Premier League that Tony's putting on because Tony's not doing enough as is for everybody else. So finally deciding to do something for people who don't get a chance to play it every other weekend in matches. So no offense to anybody here, but I'm just talking about myself. Projecting. But so whoever is the winners today, they get to qualify for next year's Premier League, which I'm super excited about, looking for my way in as well. So I'm excited. Good categories today. I think, as always, the teams are really well balanced. So I can tell you Jordan's no joke. So I think Jordan's the new face for you. But Jordan's, every time I've seen him play, he's impressed me. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got today, as well as everybody else. Rue's my partner. And then Richie and Ryan are guys with names that start with R.
Oh, God.
So, any other thoughts before we get this shit show on the road? Are you with us, Adam?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I was just taking in the scenery, looking at all these handsome faces.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Same.
Thank you, Adam. We appreciate you, man.
Quite the lineup here. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. We're gonna get started here. We did did we do the card flip thing? Did we do the card backstage? No. So do we need to do that then? Do we need to see Tony one more time, or are we just gonna we're gonna have Tony hold up a card real quick with the last of his strength?
Also, just quickly, because Aaron hasn't done this. So we got the 2 teams. So it's Richie and Rue. How you guys doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
I was getting to that.
Chilling.
After we drew.
Richie just woke up and I just got back from the gym, so both of us are tired. But no excuses. We will still win this match.
Yeah.
And we got Ryan and Jordan. How you guys?
Doing well, man. We're happy to be here. We want to qualify for that Premier League 2021.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
wearing the kit of my favorite Premier League team. Oh, wrong side. Shit.
Nike.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I went to a school that had a great team, and this is their shirt right here. I don't know if everyone's ever heard of this gifted school for gifted youngsters, but we're going to bring it today, man. We're going to have some fun with this thing. Let's roll.
Okay. All right. So, Ryan and Jordan, you guys are on the call first. So you guys get to choose red or black.
What do you think, partner? You want me to pick?
Yeah.
All right. Wise man say always go with black, so we're going with black.
Black is correct.
That's why I have to do it.
Do you want to go first or second?
What do you think? You want to go first or second, partner?
Let's go first.
All right, we'll kick things off. We'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll be taking Ryan and Jordan's questions in the category of quote Harry Bruckheimer Productions from 95 to 98.
Q6 on the back.
That old chestnut that's shown up so many times in the Schmodown and other
So
leagues
many
throughout.
times.
So these are going to be deep cuts. But here is question 1. 1 point steals are available as well. So
2 point steals.
2 points, right? Yeah, whatever. You know how the points work. They're worth points, and I won't be keeping track of them. So, in which film will you hear the question? Do you like the Elton John song "Rocket Man"?
That's in The Rock.
Oh, it is in The Rock?
It's in The Rock.
Okay, The Rock, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. As my 1 point. The steals
are worth 2.
Right.
Aaron, you've hosted multiple times.
I played this multiple times.
He's had too much to drink already, all right, man?
I haven't had enough. Anyway,
don't get the bone. So just to clarify, you get 1 point if you get it correct. Your strength. If you get it wrong, your opponents can steal it for 2.
That's what I said. Very unclearly, that's what I said.
Got it.
Adam, to you for question 1.
It's good to be back at featured presentation. All right.
He's immediately regretting this decision.
All right, gentlemen. In the category of the Ocean series, who directed Ocean's 8?
Gary Ross.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Gary Ross.
Gary Ross, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Man, I was about to pounce on that if you got that wrong.
All right, back over to Jordan and Ryan for your second question for 1 point. It's still 1 point. Still worth 1 point. In the category of Bruckheimer 95 to 98 quotes. Finish the quote from Hunter in Crimson Tide. In my humble opinion, in nuclear war, the true enemy
is war itself, I think.
If you're sure about it, go ahead and say it.
I'm relatively sure about it. Is war itself, final answer?
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job, man.
It was really hard not to say is blank there, by the way. There was no is in the blank. The is was part of the blank you had to provide for there. So,
all right, gentlemen, are you ready for your next question in the Ocean series?
Nope.
In Ocean's 12, Francois Toulor challenges the crew to steal what expensive item?
The Fabergé egg.
Yeah, Fabergé egg, final answer.
That is correct for another point.
Darn it.
all right. We got 2-2 here. Back to Jordan and Ryan for their third question in Bruckheimer quotes, 95 to 98. And your question or quote is, to whom does Lev Antropov say, I am the only certified astronaut and I'm saving your American ass in Armageddon?
So it's just to one person?
It is to whom. Yeah, to whom he says it.
Yeah, to whom he says it to.
That does not count as a repeat.
Beats me. I'm not sure. If you need to use a repeat, use it.
We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Need a repeat. Answer 1. All right, we're repeating. To whom does Lev Antropov say, I am the only certified astronaut and I am saving your American ass in Armageddon?
Hi, just to give it out, because that might be a bit vague because of the scene. It's the person who last spoke prior to him saying that quote. He says it to. So.
Okay.
Wait,
now
so
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused now too.
It says
You're looking
to
for the
whom
character
does
or the
Lev
actor?
Character. So
Character, yeah.
Character. Okay.
Who does Lev
say that to?
Yeah. So
right.
what the question said
Yeah.
before
Okay,
Tony tried to clarify.
If it's the character, I would say it's to AJ because he's with AJ in the little rover thing that they're driving around in.
We're gonna go with 5.
Go for it.
4.
AJ, final answer.
AJ. That was my nickname through middle school and through high school. There was 5 AJ Aarons in my class. Is correct. Ryan didn't care for my anecdote, so I wrapped it up a little early. I was going to go through
what?
Kumar, Aaron Robinson.
Right.
Shout out to my Shout out to 07.
Man, way to keep us in suspense there, but we got it, man. Good job, partner.
Right, I was like,
3-2 over to Adam.
Yeah, we got it, man. We got it.
Question 3 for Rue and Richie.
All right. Guys, this next question does not come from Armageddon. It comes from the Ocean series, surprisingly enough. Ruben and Danny are setting up their own casino in Ocean's 13, but end up being forced into signing away the ownership. What does the casino end up being called?
And if we can just get both of those pretty hands on screen when questions are being read for both teams. Or
So he said,
screen. Thank you.
Said Ruben has to sign away, and what does it end up being called, right? The hotel in 13?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the bank. Pretty sure it's the bank hotel. Because it's the one that Ficino is took away from Ruben, basically.
Final answer.
Yeah. The bank. Final answer.
Correct for one more point, gentlemen.
Man.
I'll wait for that one.
All right. We are over to question number 4. We got a good game so far, 3-3. Question 4 for Ryan and Jordan in Bruckheimer quotes 95 and 98. In Enemy of the State, which actor says in guerrilla warfare, you try to use your weaknesses as strengths?
It's Gene Hackman.
Yeah. It sounds about right. Yeah, Gene Hackman. Final answer.
Gene Hackman is incorrect. Over to Richie and Amaru for a possible 2-point steal.
It could be John Voight. I'm wondering whether or not one of the random guys also said it. But in guerrilla warfare, you use your or is it what's his name who's in the bar? Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore.
You think it's Sizemore or Voight?
Got 5.
I don't think that Sizemore.
Okay, Tom Sizemore. Final answer.
1. Tom Sizemore is incorrect.
Shit.
It's Gabriel Byrne.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I forgot was in that movie, to be honest.
Yeah, he is.
But now I remember it. But that's a great question. Great movie. That's sadly held up, in my opinion.
Honestly, I was thinking either Gene Hackman or Voight there, partner. So
That's a tough.
I don't remember that, but I'm not going to challenge it.
Yeah, that's fine.
He probably told it to him in the bathroom when he met him.
Either that or the cab ride.
Cabs are here. So we're moving on to question 4 for Amaru and Richie.
All right, excellent.
3-3 still.
Gene Hackman, not the only reference to the conversation in Enemy of the State. In Oceans, who plays reformed mobster Duke Santos in 1960s Ocean's 11?
Hoping this question would come up. Cesar Romero. Final answer.
That is correct for one more point.
All right.
Jeez.
There you go, Richie.
Got our
Pulling
lead
the Joker
changed.
out of the hat. Okay.
Yesterday.
Dang.
That is my Joker.
Yep, everyone's favorite Joker. Just quickly, just in regards to that last question about the quote, it was that Brill he said it to Robert Clayton Dean, but halfway through the film. The character of Brill, played by Gabriel Byrne.
Oh, okay.
The first Brill.
At least that's what IMDb tells me. I'm like,
No. It's cool. No, I got you.
Yeah, the first Brill. He's also called Brill in the
Yeah,
film
not
as
the
well,
real
so.
one, but a fake one by Gabriel Byrne. I got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It's okay. We're not going to challenge it.
Back to bed for Tony. We're to your 5th and final question. It's currently 3-4. Amaru and Richie in the lead. In your 5th question, coming up here, Ryan and Jordan. Finish the quote from Luann in Dangerous Mind. In my classroom.
Wait, what?
In my classroom.
In my
blank.
classroom.
That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, blank. In my classroom is the beginning of the quote.
I don't know. In my classroom, we kick people's asses. I don't know.
That's all we get.
In my classroom. I have no idea. You want to hazard a guess?
Yeah, I would say it's going to be something about choices because she says that everyone has a choice. That's her main thing during one of her speeches. So I would say in my classroom, you have a choice or everyone has a choice.
3,
Final
2,
answer.
1. Everyone has a choice is incorrect. over to Amaru and Richie.
In my class, we do this.
Finish the quote from Luann in Dangerous Mind. I should have acted it out too. Turn around your chair backwards. In my classroom.
I wouldn't have a clue.
You want to go with you all have a choice?
Yeah, but just, I got nothing else to go on. Just go for it.
Yeah, you all have a choice. Final answer.
It is my choice to not give you those points because that is incorrect.
Oh my God.
The answer is the old classic. In my classroom, poetry is its own reward.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's like right there with Fight Club, guys. That's like right
Poetry
there
is
with
my own reward?
That is
poetry is
It's
its
progressively harder. That's how it goes.
Exactly.
that is a Star Wars level cut from Dangerous Mind.
own- yeah.
Yeah,
You really
tell me
gotta
about it.
read
Tell me
the-
about it there, Adam. It's all
All
good,
right.
man. Look, we
Time
still
you
got a
picked
tight game
Dangerous-
going here, man.
That's the
It's all
last time
good.
you picked Dangerous Minds as your strength.
All right.
Still
Moving
got a
on
good
to
game going.
Moving on to the fifth and final question in the Oceans series. And Tony, I believe I've inferred what this question means. I'm going to add in, I'm going to say one simple clarifier that doesn't give any additional hints, but clarifies the question because I think it's just missing a word.
You're a saint. I was looking at that question going,
Okay.
I terribly miswrote that.
All right. All right. When recruiting Linus in Ocean's 11, Danny Ocean sneaks a business card into his pocket. It says Danny's name, the name of the pub, and what else?
Oh, I stared at this for like 5 minutes 2 days ago. His name, the name of the pub. Oh. I'm a bit in between a time and meet me there.
5,
I would say meet
Four.
me. To meet me.
3,
Meet me, final answer.
1.
Meet Me is incorrect.
Over.
All right. Ryan and Jordan for the 2-point steal. The question again.
Mhm.
When recruiting Linus in Ocean's 11, Danny Ocean sneaks a business card into his pocket. It says Danny's name, the name of the pub, and what else?
The time to meet him there is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's one of the things that comes to mind. Yeah, you want to go for it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
The time to meet him there. Final answer.
Unfortunately, that is also incorrect.
Nice
Gentlemen-
pull.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
The thing we all say in these matches.
great pull, man. No, we didn't say it this time, did we?
Sorry,
You're
Richie.
talking about when he pulled the wallet from the other guy.
Yeah, no,
Fail.
it's all right, man. It's all good. There's plenty of ground to make up.
Then it took that repeat. It's all good though. Ah.
It's only
Danny
1 point.
offer.
It's all good, man. It's a
Okay,
1 point difference.
so,
we got
that
time.
that ends round 1. Ends up being a very good round. No steals, but we have a score of 4 for Richie and Amaru to 3 for Jordan and Ryan. So we move on to everybody's favorite round, the wheel round. So let's pull up the wheel with some pre-standard categories on it. As always, let's see what we got. We've got William Hurt. We've got Stephen King adaptation, Satanic Panic, 1994, AARP movies for grown-ups Best Picture winners. So all my
What?
Bustin Boobies. I believe that's supposed. Is that Bustin Boobies? Okay.
Bustin Boobies. Movies
Maybe Britain
movies
Boobies.
with boobs in them.
Okay. Cool.
Written by
There's a few of those.
I'll blame him.
Movies with boobs in them. I'm a fan of boobies, so that's great. Clint Eastwood, and starring the cast of High School Musical, which probably won't have much crossover with Busting Out Boobies, but we'll see. Anyways, Amaru, Richie, you are in the lead 4-3. I thought it was a funny joke. No one else did, though. So I have to move on, off this perch that you left me out here on. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer, gentlemen?
How you feel about these, Richie?
I think you guys.
I'm a bit iffy on them. There's only like a couple there I like, but yeah, I'm not confident.
You want to see whether or not they can get rid of some of them then?
Yeah,
you do get
I-
3 spins, so there's a possibility you get a couple that you want. I'm whatever on this wheel. So
Yeah. I would say let them go first.
All right, go ahead, Phyllis.
I would rate this wheel about a medium.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Like, this is a pretty
It's
much
a weird looking wheel, but what else
This
is
is about as
new?
normal of a wheel as you're going to get here, to be honest with you.
Pretty much.
No Gary Sanchez productions. No Abigail Breslin. I'm disappointed. All right. So, Jordan, Ryan, your first spin is happening right now.
Yep. 3
Nice.
spins. Let's see how
That
it
was
goes.
good synergy right there.
Yeah.
And it's Ryan's favorite category, Satanic Panic.
Uh-huh.
Satan. If it's 3 Satans, that's pretty much 666.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure it is.
Bustin
Wow.
Boobies, Ryan's least favorite category.
Erring on the side of sin today this week.
Jeez. Come on.
1994.
Come on. Yes.
And 94. Buyer
There it
beware
is.
on the categories you want. I will just say that without even looking at the questions. Be
There it
careful
is.
when you see the category you think you want, because it might be what you hate. But I have, again, nothing to do with the questions.
What do you want to do,
But-
man? How you feeling about this? Where do you want to go?
I don't know, man.
I mean, look, 94 could get really dark real fast, but I'm willing to give 94 a chance because I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, son. So
We don't have to do it in the order that they spun?
no. You pick whatever the
No,
three
you pick
want.
whichever of the 3 you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever category you feel most confident with, we'll go for it. I feel good with 94, but then again,
I'm
who knows
most
how dark
I'm
it can
most
get.
confident with 94, I
Well, then
guess.
you want to go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with 1994 movies. Let's see how that goes. Let's put it in there. Let's go.
I hope someone screen captured that with the caption on there.
Yeah, that was
That's great.
real-
Thank you.
I'm most confident with 1994, least confident with boobies. Like, anyways.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Thanks,
Exactly,
Ryan.
Corey. Not today, Satan. That's
Ryan.
right, Corey.
So, Adam, I'm going to give you the opportunity to read these guys their questions because they want to talk to Schmodown Celebrity.
Okay. All right.
Well, he is
Very
he is
good.
part of my favorite faction of all time, which is corruption. So
And I'm factionless, as we all know.
All right. You're all very kind. All right. You ready for your questions?
oh yeah, we were born ready. It's 94, man. That was a good year.
1994.
Yeah.
Now, all these questions are about the devil. I hope
And,
that's okay.
and yeah, mind you can go to multiple choice for 1 point. Steals
Okay.
are available, 2 points
Gotcha.
for answers. You can convert. Sorry.
Sure.
Excellent.
We got this,
All
Jordan.
right.
We got this.
All right, gentlemen. Your first question in 1994. What is the name of the band that hijacks the radio station in Airheads?
The Wild no, oh, sorry, I didn't say anything. The Lone Rangers, plural.
Oh, that's what it is?
It's the Lone Rangers.
All right. You go for it.
The Lone Rangers, final answer.
That oxymoronic name is correct. For 2
Nice.
points. Yes. Yes.
Great job, man.
The Wild Stallions, I fucked it up.
No. I've seen that movie, Airheads, but it's been a hot minute, so I'm glad you remembered it.
I love that movie.
Everyone should watch Bill and Ted Face the Music. It's a
Really good
delightful.
movie.
Hey, I conducted an interview with Death himself, William Sadler. It was a great interview.
Woo!
Hey, very nice. And you live to tell
Let
the
me
tale.
plug that in for you, Ryan.
Yeah. Booyah, baby. There you go.
Also, the naked guy from Die Hard 2. Moving on to your
That's
second
true.
question.
That's
One
true.
of the naked guy.
That's true, though.
He's a main antagonist.
All right, and he also has a very, very stark naked opening scene. But
Yeah,
your
yeah,
second question: Who plays Brian Bedford in Miracle on 34th Street?
Brian Bedford, like the okay, the guy who's trying to date the girl's mother, right? That's what it is. If that's the case, then it's Dylan McDermott. I'm fairly certain it's Dylan McDermott.
Come on. You go ahead. I have no idea. Dylan McDermott, not Dermot Mulroney.
No. I've seen
get
this
them
movie enough
confused.
times. No. I've
Those
seen it
poor
enough
guys.
times. All right,
5,
Dylan McDermott. Final answer.
4.
For 2 more points, gentlemen.
All right, we are up to 7 points for you guys currently. It's 7-4.
Good
As
thing.
Dan-
Remember that.
as
movie
Danny Ocean
from
would say,
Freeform
nice
holiday
play.
marathons. Mm-hmm.
All right, your next question in 1994 films.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson makes her film debut in what film starring Elijah Wood and Bruce Willis?
Baby, come on. It's North. Final answer.
No hesitation. Gets you 2 points.
I wish you
Haven't
got
seen
that.
the movie.
Roger
Well,
Ebert's
that's a great
favorite
movie.
film, coincidentally.
Yes.
Look up his review. He says, "I hate this movie."
I love that.
That's an
review.
exact
Get it,
quote.
dude. I enjoy that movie.
Something about Bruce Willis in a bunny costume set him off. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand that wasn't
All
Bruce's
right.
finest hour, but whatever.
Moving on to your final question in the category of 1994 films. Forrest Gump is interviewed alongside whom on the Dick Cavett Show?
I love this category. Forrest Gump, John Lennon. John
Well,
Lennon, final answer,
yeah.
baby.
For 2 more points, that is correct.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice
Forrest
round.
Gump,
That
John Lennon.
moves you guys
But
up to 11 points.
Tell us
No,
very,
no
very-
religion either.
what was China like? In the land of China, people got nothing at all. No possessions.
Oh man, is there anything worse than a team after a successful round 2? I don't think there is. But let's move on off this.
Sorry,
bit.
sorry.
It's okay, Ryan. I have to do it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be.
Just quickly, Ryan, if you ever do an English accent again on my channel, you lose all your points. Good day, sir.
Please do an English
Come
accent.
on. Whatever. That was a
All
great
right,
category.
well,
Great job,
you know.
partner.
Yeah, it's good to be loved.
Well,
All right,
well,
we're gonna
It's
go
no
over-
satanic panic, but you did fine.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
no satanic panic that I wanted, but you know.
So we got 11-4. Amaru and Richie, your 3 spins commence now. All right, that was a big one. You can spin a little weaker next time. Starring the cast of High School Musical. Take a little off it this time, Richie. Just spin a little lighter this time. By the pegs. That's a little better. That last spin was way too hard.
Oh wow.
William Hurt, which just, is a lovely category.
He's
And
an
last
he's
spin.
an accomplished actor.
And speaking of accomplished actors, Clint Eastwood.
Wow.
So this is a tough spin for me, but I'm not in, so I'll let you guys discuss.
Hmm.
So it's either William Hurt or High School Musical for me.
Yeah. I'm not. I'd actually probably. I'd go High School Musical, to be honest.
Sure then, because I feel like any of these are going to be about the same. So if you feel more confident with High School Musical, let's go.
Well, yeah. I'm probably more.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
How confident we're going to be with these?
High School Musical. There we
High
go.
School Musical.
All right.
Wow, Clint Eastwood wasn't even discussed. He was just
Okay.
pushed to the side.
Dude.
no
would
Mule
love it.
questions.
I would love it if Clint Eastwood and William Hurt were in the next High School Musical.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
respect for Eastwood there, Rue. I'm disappointed.
Eastwood talking to a chair in the auditorium or something.
Well,
Wait,
it doesn't
that
very
already
Much of a
happened.
living boy. All right. Let's see how
All right,
this goes.
so
for
here we go. It's currently 11-4. Richie and
Yep.
Maru. 2 points for the answer. Multiple choices available. Starring the cast of High School Musical. Your first question: in Galaxy Quest, Dr. Lazarus' catchphrase was "By Grabthar's what?" It's a
Hammer.
blank.
Yeah. I was thinking Hammer.
Hammer.
So Hammer.
Hammer, final answer.
Hammer final answer is correct for 2 points.
God,
Moving
so
you
great.
to 11-6.
I'm actually going to check now.
Love
Second
that movie.
second question in High School Musical. Ashley Tisdale, no relation to Anthony, is the lead actress in which of the Scary Movies?
I think she's in one of the later ones because Anna Harrison is in 3, and then I think it's either 4 or 5. I believe it's the 5th one. Or was it the 4th?
I think I've seen 4 and I don't remember her in it. So let's go 5.
5. Yeah, let's go 5. Final answer.
5? 5 is correct.
Yeah, Richie.
Man, that's another one I was ready to pounce on.
All right. Well, if we had a nickel for every time Ryan said he was ready to pounce on something, we'd have
Yeah,
it
we'd be ri- yeah, you be a rich man, Aaron.
Okay. Yikes. Third question in the category of High School Musical for, mind you, Richie and Amaru. Not Ryan. Who directed Sucker Punch?
Zack Snyder, isn't it?
Zack Snyder, yeah.
Zack Snyder, final answer.
Zack Snyder is correct. I had to hold the really stupid smile once you started answering. That's why I was kind of stuck in this look for a second because I didn't want to give it away. But, it's always good to have a question to get So that is you are now up, just to recap the score, 11-10, moving into this final question. Kind of killing High School Musical. So final question here. In which Zac Efron film will you find the sailboat, the Splendid Splinter?
I think I might know, but maybe going off choice. I was thinking Charlie St. Cloud. No.
He's in Charlie St. Cloud. And he's on a boat in that film, is he not?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like we should just go for it, man. We'll be down 3 if we get it wrong and they steal it. I don't mind that. Let's go for it. It's in multiple choices. We're gonna do.
Yeah, Charlie St. Cloud. Why not?
Charlie St. Cloud. Are you making that movie up? Because that is correct for 2 points.
Richie, let's go.
What the
Good
fuck
job,
is Charlie?
guys.
That is 2 very impressive round 2s.
Teamwork on both sides, guys. Very impressive.
Yeah, really well done. Stepping up your game for me being here today, so I appreciate it. We're going into round 3. Amaru and Richie have maintained their 1-point lead with their perfect round here. So here we go. We have the questions selected, and they're just being we're going to have the categories, and then one of you answers your 2-pointer, one of you answers the 3, both of you answer the 5. I believe I had those values and everything correct.
Yeah. All right. So, Richie, you guys want to lead first? We'll give you your categories. So you guys chose the numbers 16, 7, and 13. So 16 is the 1970s. Number 7, sports, and number 13 is sci-fi. So what you want? Your 2, your 3, your 5, and who's taking what?
I cannot get away from the 70s on FPTL.
It's a sign. It's a sign. Watch 70s movies. It's the best era of film.
Yeah, I'm not going to do very good in the 70s, to be honest. So I don't know. But I guess we have to take it, so I'm not sure.
Are you more comfortable with sports or sci-fi?
Probably sci-fi.
So I think I'm really comfortable with sports. So I know that kind of leaves you with 70s. But I'm very comfortable with sports. I think both of us can do sci-fi.
Yeah, okay. 70s for 2, so it's not too hard of a question, sort of thing.
Yeah. So you want to go you 70s for 2, me sports for 3, both of us for sci-fi for 5.
Yeah, that's what.
All right.
Cool. So just confirm. So Richie, you're taking 70s for 2. Rue, you're taking the sports for 3, and sci-fi fantasy. It's your 5-pointer.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, and Jordan and Ryan, you guys chose the numbers 14, 12, and 8. So you're free to choose from the 1990s, Blockbusters. Blockbusters, just confirm, is anything that made up.
Man, Ryan is just blowing fucking Tony today.
And the 2000s.
Throwing him a bone. What the fuck, man? Anyway.
Dude, the 90s love me today. My God.
Blockbusters too. That's all you watch, Ryan. You don't watch anything independent. Like this is all you.
Who needs independent films? We got the 90s, baby. God, the 90s were great. Yeah. So anyway, partner, Jordan, pal, buddy, what are you feeling over here? What do you want to do?
Well, Chief, I think I would probably take it in that order: 90s blockbusters, then 2000s, if it was me. So I don't know about the order that you feel the strongest in, but that would be mine.
I think, yeah.
30 seconds, Ryan.
Yeah, I hear you. Brother. I hear you. Yeah, I'll take 90s for 2. You can take. Do you want to take blockbusters for 3, and then we'll take our 5 and 2000s? Is that how you want to play it?
Sure thing.
Okay, so Ryan, you're taking 90s for 2, 2000s for Jordan. Or is it
No, blockbusters for Jordan, 2000s as a team.
Yeah, the 2000s are going to be our 5-pointer, and then blockbusters are the 3-pointer with Jordan.
Excellent. Okay, so I'll put these in the document for you to now. So,
okay.
So I think a few of you got shows you want to plug quickly, so do that now.
Okay.
Welcome to.
So you said to do plugs now. We're gonna start with the person with the show on the soonest. That would be Rue. What is the category for tomorrow night? And tell us about it. Minus your channel too.
Yeah, I actually sent the video to Tony this time. He's been asking for it for the last 2 weeks, but he's sick, so let's not do that. We may or may not go tomorrow, but one gotta stay's topic on my channel, Yuri Reviews. You pick one out of 4 to stay, and you have the work of Charlize Theron, Sandra Bullock, Angela Bassett, or Matthew McConaughey. You choose one of them to stay, The work of all the rest of them are gone. I am still taking lists, so please send them. Hit me up if you want to be on the show. Depending on whether or not I get lists tonight, we'll either go Monday or we'll go next week. I don't mind taking a break. Kind of nice. But please send the lists. Send them to me. Hit me up. Ryan was on last week. It was fun. It was a fun show.
It
Yeah,
was.
tell your friends who haven't been on like shows before. I think Rue shows a really good beginner show if you're not comfortable with being on internet shows. Just from like you have a really welcoming, like easygoing show for people who are like maybe a little more shy to this kind of environment as opposed to being on with someone like me right away.
Except for when we yell at you for the wrong opinion. Except you can yell right back, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And as long as I'm not there, it's pretty pleasant.
There's something you may want to look into there, Jordan.
But yeah, does anybody else have anything else to plug right now before we hop into the?
I mean, I can plug
questions?
something real quick if you want me
Go
to.
ahead. I mean, sure.
Okay.
I don't want you to.
Okay,
but
well, if anyone has an opportunity on Thursday, October the 8th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Nerd Culture, our Facebook page at It's Nerd Culture, we're going to be doing a special Battle of the Nerds featuring the one and only Mr. Jay Washington is going to be on with us, and our colleague from Nerd Culture, Travis. They're going to be going up against each other in a singles match. It's going to be comic book movie questions, so we're going to bring back some some flavor that Jay Washington is familiar with. So we'll see how it goes. And we had him on last week. We did an interview with him. That's up on our Facebook page. It's going to be up on our channel real soon. So check it out. It was a great conversation with Jay Washington. He's a great guy.
What is your channel, and when is this again?
It's Nerd Culture, and the live Battle of the Nerds is going to be on our Facebook page at It's Nerd Culture on Thursday, October the 8th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in.
Nice. You won't be going up against my podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Flight Bananas. So I'll tune in right after I'm off there if you want to get some UFC betting info. We went 8 for 8.
And I'll tune into both.
Yeah, it'll be on at 9.
But anybody else have anything else to plug before we hop over to Jordan and Ryan to begin? Ryan?
Real quick, Aaron. Stay tuned. Featured Presentation puts out a lot of good content, so keep watching.
It's very true.
There's your plug.
Very true.
Indeed.
Good job, Adam Collins.
Okay, so we now I believe the score is if you can remind me 12-11 Amaru and Richie over Jordan and Ryan. So we're going to go to Ryan for his question in a category he kind of likes, the 90s. All right, are you ready, Ryan?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
You cannot freak out when I ask you this question because it does come from the 90s. So when you get the question that comes from the 90s, don't freak out and be like, this comes from the 90s.
Sure.
The category is the 90s.
Sure,
Are you ready for a question?
I was ready. I was born ready. Let's go.
All right. Who plays Matilda in 1996's Matilda?
Mar Wilson, final answer.
Good job. You handled yourself very well. I'm not even going to correct. He put the points up before you even answered.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. So 13-12. It's going to go over to Amaru and Richie. Richie has the 2-pointer. Go ahead, Adam.
All right, Richie. In the category of 70s, I believe I'll do my best on the pronunciation. I think I remember this correctly. In 70s, William Marshall plays Prince Mamuwalde in what 1972 blaxploitation horror film?
Oh man. Oh, God. I wouldn't even know what it's
That question of FPTL.
We got repeats if you need them.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question. You got it. In the category of 70s, William Marshall plays Prince Mamuwalde in what 1972 blaxploitation horror film?
I'm not going to get it even with repeats, man, so I'm just going to throw something out there.
Yeah, take a guess.
Black Dynamite.
Incorrect, but you were on the right track. It's Blackula.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
That's a tough 2-pointer, Richie.
Yeah,
I would not feel too bad. Like that's about as tough of a 2-pointer in 70s as you're going to get from a 70s guy.
I will say, if
That's
you're
what-
in a Halloween type mood, I think it's currently streaming on Shudder and the sequel, so it's worth checking
Okay.
out.
Shudder.
Fun
Great
movies.
channel to pick up. Great channel to pick up for this month.
It's interesting.
Bucket list.
Okay, so it stays with Richie and Amaru for their 3.
All right, Amaru, your 3-point question comes in the category of sports. Who plays caddy Danny Noonan in Caddyshack?
Damn. That's what I get for not watching this movie in a long time.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Need a repeat
Dad
answer in
Aykroyd, final
1.
answer. We need those other repeats.
It is unfortunately not Dan Aykroyd. It is Michael O'Keefe.
Nope.
Tough.
Nope,
Tough
not
for
wasting
the
those
team that doesn't like 70s. That's 2 70s questions. That's tough.
Yeah. All right.
Stays
All right,
with
Jenna.
Amaru for their 5.
All right, your 5-point question comes in the category of sci-fi. All right, gentlemen, for 5 points, what is the name of the Raven given human form in Maleficent, played by Sam Riley?
I don't know. I'm trying to also think back to just cartoon. If I can remember the name of the Raven there, but I am having trouble.
Yeah. I guess just wanna. We can ban our repeats. I don't know if it'll help.
Yeah,
5,
but we're gonna have to use them. But
4, 3.
Repeat.
In the category of sci-fi, what is the name of the Raven given human form in Maleficent, played by Sam Riley?
I'm going through it and I cannot think of anything.
Just gonna just gonna guess. I don't know.
We got one more repeat, so we might as well use it. But
5,
All right, repeat.
4.
What is the name of the Raven given human form in Maleficent, played by Sam Riley?
Hector, I don't know.
Just say. I was gonna say Edgar, which is kind of similar. Just
I had Eddie in my head for some reason. I think I watched a movie earlier with the name Eddie, so let's go Edgar. Let's just do it and be mad at high school not getting that, but it's fine.
Yeah, Edgar. Final answer.
And your winners, Ryan and Jordan.
Oh man.
Guys, that was tough.
Those were brutal.
That was
Those were
real
brutal.
tough, guys. Real
So we're gonna. I think we're gonna talk to our winners first here. So
What was the answer, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Adam.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
The
The
answer.
answer.
The answer was Diaval.
Okay, wouldn't have got
That
that.
old,
Diaval?
that old,
What
chest,
the
that old
heck is
chestnut.
Not even.
So-
I've seen it one time.
Diaval.
So, all right, we're going to talk to our winners first here. We're going to have our losers sit on those 3 very easy round 3 questions, and so we'll talk to you guys in a minute. So
complete opposite of easy.
yeah,
Holy cow.
I'll be honest, I could have guessed Blackula. That was on the tip of my tongue. I was like, it's
Oh, it was.
Blackula. But the other two, no clue. No clue.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking
Hi,
Black
Tony.
Dynamite myself
Hi.
for that one question.
Well, when he says
We-
blaxploitation horror, the only thing I can think of is
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a horror film, so I just went automatically Black. But anyway,
Yeah, I think that was a really great match today. I think overall the
Wow.
questions were very tough, but you guys really earned it. Round 1, back and forth. You were down 1, I believe, going into round 2. So
mhm.
3 to 4. Yeah, how are you feeling after your round 1? How are you feeling? Yeah, just overall.
How are we feeling?
We're good.
How are we feeling? Are you kidding? Dude, me personally, I can't speak for Jordan on this, but I've had a string of like a million losses the last several weeks. All my matches are online. You can see them for yourself. I have had LLLLL next to my record. I hate that. I despise that. But now to come in here and work with a new up-and-coming potential superstar over here with Jordan and win this thing out of nowhere, it's like, wow. So this is a heck of a way to end my birthday week. I will say that. And Jordan,
Hey, happy birthday.
Thanks, man. It feels good to be 21 again, let me tell you. But Jordan, good pulls on some of those questions. I'm not going to lie. Congratulations. You did an excellent job here as well. But as soon as 90s came up, I'm like, 94, you know, if we're born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, granted, they could go either way with those questions. They can go real, you know, deep cut, or they can go, you know, a different direction. So happy they went our way. Happy the categories were great. And our round 3 categories, Mar, Wilson, Matilda. Yeah. Dude, watched that movie a number of times growing up as a weed lad. But, man, victory, it tastes so sweet. I don't know about you, Jordan, but I'm feeling pretty darn good about that Premier League next year. What about you, partner?
Love the Premier League. I'm ready.
Yeah, you're all in your uniform.
So just
This
to say
it was
about that.
supposed to be for good luck, and it worked. I have only ever had one online trivia match that I did unfortunately lose. I think my partner was Joseph Olivas, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Oh, the
Oh.
algorithm.
And,
No kidding.
He's in the
We
comments
unfortunately
today.
lost because our round 3 questions were hard as shit. We did not like it. Coming into today, like me and you, we talked a little bit about it before the match. Me and you, Ryan, we both are good with 90s. And, you know, it just, the dice rolled our way today. We had a lot of good questions in our categories that we were very comfortable with. I would still like to know what our second and third questions are. We can do that after the show if you want. I would still like to know what they were, just for my own peace of mind. But yeah, I think we complimented each other very well today, and we got good questions and good categories. And it is what it is. Those last those round 3 questions for the other guys, those were tough. Those were tough.
Brutal.
So, you know, hats off to them, but I'm very happy that we walk away with the win.
Yeah, the other team did a really good job, guys. You did good, but man, those round 3 questions were no joke. But at least they played a good game, so congrats to everybody involved. This is a great match, and it's good to see the man himself, the Coyote, Adam Collins, up in here from the greatest faction in the history of the Schmodown, Corruption. So that's just the icing on the birthday cake for me, man. It's awesome. So thanks for being here.
Happy birthday, Ryan, and congratulations on the win. You both played very, very well today.
Tony, what do you have to say?
I was going to say quickly for the Premier League. So what's going to happen is in January we're going to do a draw of anyone but wins between October to December. So you two will be eligible for that. So you guys can get to play again next month if you want to put a second entry in there. If you get drawn next month, you can do that again. So hopefully you guys can make the cut next year. So thank you very much for playing, you two. We'll send you to the back and we'll bring in our fortunate second place team at this moment.
Good game,
Thanks, guys.
I'm going to be annoyed at that for a while. Nice pull. I'm going to be annoyed at that just for a little bit.
Yeah. So that was definitely a great match, you guys. The first 2 rounds, that second round, there hasn't been a lot of perfect second rounds that I've seen, at least in the matches I've played. So, I mean, you didn't have to go multiple choice once. Charlie St. Cloud, I've never ever heard of that movie. So, speaking from experience, I know it's really easy to talk through questions with Rue in round 2. I think that's one of his strengths as a teammate in all seriousness. So, for him to he pointed out that there was a boat in that movie and encouraged you to go along that line and not give away the point. So props to you on that. That's really well played. How are you guys feeling overall as a team and with how today went?
I think we you know we were onto a good thing. It's just those round fucking 3 questions, man. Who wrote that? That's crazy. I guess rule of thumb with black exploitation is just put black in front of everything. I just kind of totally forgot about it.
You did Black Dynamite.
You did Black Dynamite, so I would have been in this. I would have been in the same position. I would have been a little mad if I would have missed it a little bit more because I've heard of it before. But I feel like me and Richie played really well together. Again, my only regret is that the second you said incorrect, nice pull popped into my head, and I was like, that's 2 possible points because we could have had a perfect round off of that, or at least we would have been tied if we didn't get the bonus after that. So, and Oceans is one of my favorite franchises of all time. So missing a question off of that when I specifically said, what's on that card? What's on that card? I think I was too focused on Emmett's pub and hoping you would ask about the pub. Damn you, Tony. But no, I had a good time. I always love doing FPTL because it's a little studying, but it's not. It's fun. So it's like, yo, let's just relax going into this, study the 2 or 3 movies we're gonna do. And yeah, me and Richie were able to come up with this category real easy. Just, hey, what about this? All right, let's go. So it was a lot of fun. And I'm actually very happy to watch Oceans again because I love those films.
Yeah. I was actually I was surprised that like the questions weren't sort of with the Oceans weren't so like weren't deeper. I was worried they were going to be about like certain things happening in the movie. So when you just said, "Oh, who plays this character?" and the 1960 version, I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, got that quite easily." And who directed that thing? Honestly, I didn't.
There you go.
Yeah.
Adam, any thoughts?
Very impressed with the teamwork today, guys, on both sides. But yeah, you guys, you showed a really strong rapport, and I think if you got matched up again, you'd continue to do well. Good job today.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, this was a fun game. Thank you guys for playing. Made this very, very smooth with Adam as well. So yeah, you guys will be back. Hopefully.
You're welcome, Malcolm.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Malcolm gets to start right on time. When he saw me hosting, he had to put it back to 6:30, 7 o'clock right there. So, you know, it's bad for my brand to end so on time and so orderly, but you know, it's okay.
And I get to lose twice because I'm on that. I'm class.
Oh, sweet. Well, we'll tune in, root for you, Richie, along with everybody else. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything we got here, Tony. Is there anything else that we need to say before we sign off?
No, that's pretty much everything. So this week on FPP, hopefully I can get out the episode on Earth with Peggy Gubbins, Bill Cariola and Peggy Gubbins. They do the movie VHS, which is weird. Like it's like movie 43, but a lot better.
Sorry,
Wednesday,
Malcolm.
I'm not sorry, it's terrible. Wednesday Fancy Film Fights. It is the Pumpkin Spice Latte of films. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So it's one of those categories where we did it and just like I don't even know how to explain this to people, but it's just gonna be fun just to see.
What's your definition of pumpkin spice latte? That's all. Like there's so many ways to go with this. I would just like put Rocky on there 5 times. But just be like, I just pick all the movies that everybody always votes for in the fucking poll. It's like the same 5 movies. Yeah, exactly. So you know, it's a basic beach. You know, but yeah, tune in. That's on Wednesdays, and then Monday, hopefully, will be Bill's show.
I think
else?
that's it. I think that's it for this week. I still need to speak to you about now showing. That might be about next week.
We'll figure that out as we go here
at some point.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go here. But yeah, we'll be bringing back Now Showing as more of a kind of a decade showcase show for a few more epilogue episodes. Adam may make an appearance on 1 or 2 of those. So those won't be coming for a few weeks, though. You know, other than that, it was great to see Adam and get to host with you. I had a great time. And I think this went pretty smooth, except for me forgetting the point values of every single thing. Like, and not apparently ever. I watch every single one of these, and I'm on half of these, but I don't remember any of the details. So it's just the pressure of the big lights. Once you're, you know, under the big lights, like. That's why I think that Blackula question was tough too. It's one of those questions you're just not ready to answer a question that has the answer Blackula for 2 points, period. No matter what it is about. It's kind of like with Lewis Black. That's why I said that was like the Lewis Black question. It's like you're just not ready to answer Lewis Black at 2 points. You're also not ready to answer with a potentially offensive answer for your 2-point question if you're Richie. It's like, name your favorite blaxploitation films, Richie. Go ahead. He's like, Black Dino. So anyways, that was my favorite part of the match was when Richie was afraid he was going to be offensive with his guests. So
I think he handled it with the utmost dignity and respect.
Yeah, as always. But this is fun.
All right, I think that's everything. So we did the plugs earlier. So thank you very much for playing, for YouTube, for hosting, for everyone for watching. Sign up sheet for this is going to be back up on Tuesday, so please put your names down if you're interested. Go watch Malcolm on Full Metal Classics. That's going to be starting in a few minutes. Hopefully Richie wins.
Yeah.
And go fuck yourselves.
Peace
Bye.
out, everybody.